Welcome back to Slow Mode. Thank y'all for tuning in this wonderful evening. Don't know if y'all can hear me very well. Thank y'all for tuning in. You're back with our 18th live. Make sure you stop and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps us out. And if you haven't done so already, visit our official website at slow-moe'd.com. I want to give a shout out to my Russian supporters, supporting from um, thousands of miles away, giving us a view, checking our official website. We have multiple blogs available that goes over our business and our merchandise and our Moorish portals. So get out of view. I also want to give a shout out to Russia for allowing Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso to visit Russia during the military parade, so he can get his grounding on um, the military equipment that Russia is using, that they've used against the Nazis over what, 80 years ago. The key topic for today, for this live stream, is when I needed them the most, they wasn't there. This will be some motivational content for y'all, some knowledge, drop some gems for y'all viewing. So, just to start off, I don't know if this is too loud. Let me turn this down a little bit. But yeah, when I needed them the most, they wasn't there. And, just have to keep on pushing on various things, from career growth to loss of peers, no support, all of that. But yeah, when I needed the most, they wasn't there, and that's okay, because we gonna grind and we gonna shine anyway. It's just what it is, man. And it's like, you can't complain about it. You just got let it. I'm letting it be known so that people that do come into that same situation can be prepared to keep on trucking. But yeah, make sure y'all reading our official website blog. We got some gems on there. A lot of knowledge can be shared in our blog post to y'all. If you currently check out my merchandise, this is our slow-moed Moorish jungler. It depicts a gesture, a Moorish gesture, with our slow-mo logo font at the bottom. Very comfortable, 100% cotton, and it's available in multiple colors. So make sure you check that out. But yeah, the key here is today, when it gets tough, keep going. You're not going to have people that believe in you, and that's okay. Just, you have to believe in yourself, pretty much. And that wouldn't really be possible if I didn't obtain my Gnostic degrees, which is just my knowledge degrees, that knowledge of self. So a lot of people can't deal with themselves. They can't be alone. A lot of people can't be alone, and it's really easy if you love yourself. Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining. But yeah, go after your dreams because you're the ones that are going to make it come true. Ask away any questions. Just continue. Let me skip over this ad. Any questions are welcome. We accept criticism, positive or negative. I don't know if y'all can hear me well. Can y'all let me know if y'all can hear me? Also, drop where you're viewing from, what location you're currently viewing this live from, or after this video is uploaded, where you're viewing from. What's up, G's? But yeah, make sure y'all get those Gnostic degrees. That's GNOSTIC, Gnostic. Our business is all about sharing knowledge to the people with easy accessibility. I thank y'all for tuning in. Ask away any questions that y'all have regarding the business, the clothing, the blogs, the Moorish portals. Ask away. About my hairline. Ask away. Thank you for subbing Bagel TY Part 2. I appreciate that. It helps us out a lot. It helps us get us to our intermediate goals and makes our brand more available to the commercial audience. Thank you, Raphael, my bad for a mispronunciation. Yeah, it's just something slight, as they would say. I actually just got done working, so I'm extremely exhausted. I would be doing some exercises right now for y'all, but I worked out yesterday and I just got home from work. Just all over the place, really. This shirt is available on our official website. The link is in the description for specifically this shirt. It's in the description below. And also it's available on my Etsy site at an affordable price. So when the going gets tough, you gotta believe in yourself, because ain't nobody else gonna believe in you but you, no matter what you're doing. No matter how bizarre or far-fetched your idea might seem, you're going to have people that try and shoot you down because they don't have the confidence in themselves. And that's okay, because we're all about bringing everybody up with knowledge. Knowledge is power. Everybody can get better every day, regardless of your scenario. People that I thought I could count on, they wasn't there, and that's to be expected. I tried sharing ideas with certain individuals. I'm not shooting nobody down. I'm not talking down on nobody. I'm just addressing facts. Um, it is what it is. Don't get discouraged, because it's expected. I would say some more advice: just go hard every day that you can, every day that you're breathing. Don't take your days for granted. I'm not trying to sound morbid or anything in that nature, but don't take your days for granted. It's been a tough couple of weeks these past few weeks. A lot been going on behind the scenes, but we're creating more Moorish portals for y'all. And I said earlier in my earlier lives, my previous lives, that we'll be creating more Moorish portals during this summer. So y'all can expect to see that in the future. I'm really excited to take y'all to different universes and alternative realities with our Moorish science or African science. So it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting stuff coming on in the future. Just lovely. Like, you just have to be there. You have to be there when we open those portals for y'all. A bit sticking to the same topic of um, when I needed them most, they wasn't there. Um, yeah, I had to minimize my circle, condense my circle around from individuals that weren't trying to, um, I guess, expand their horizon or expand their perspective on multiple levels, that whether that be friendships or relationships. Had to leave certain individuals in the dust. No pun intended. No pun intended. But I noticed that there weren't many innovators around me. No creative people. No people that march to their own beat of their own drum, which is pretty rare to find. But yeah, I thank y'all for tuning in. Don't know how long we're gonna do this live. We might do it 45, maybe 30 minutes, maybe an hour. It just depends. I'm just sharing some knowledge with y'all. Just vibing, enjoying some bossa nova. cafe music. Hope y'all don't mind. But yeah, make sure y'all checking our Moorish portals. Put the playlist on our slow-mo portals playlist. Put that on shuffle. The more we get more views and likes, the faster we can reach larger audiences of people. Yeah, and it helps get the algorithm, the YouTube algorithm, to send our Moorish portals to other people that may be unsubscribed. But make sure y'all subscribing too. That really helps out the most. I would say subscriptions help out the most. Y'all supporters, we call our supporters, well, I call them G's. So all y'all are G's. If you don't want to be called a G, that's fine. But the slow-mo supporters are G's. But yeah, we use the Moorish science to create these wonderful portals for y'all. Using African wisdom, like I said in the previous videos, it wouldn't be possible without it. Another thing, rely on yourself. Don't be a sellout. Don't sell out for, no, I would say BS. Don't sell out. Don't sell your soul. Because that's a real thing. This ain't no conspiracy theorist nonsense. Talking facts. For those that may doubt conspiracy theories, well, some conspiracy theories are a little far-fetched, but when you address conspiracy theories with evidence to back up what you're saying, then that's another whole different story. Yeah, during my lowest times, I didn't have nobody I could count on, nobody to help contribute to my thought process, besides supporters and family members. But other than that, this was completely just all based on the self. But the thing about the self is that the self is the universe. Universe and man are one, according to the ancient mystical philosophies. So by me saying when I needed them the most, they weren't there. What I really needed was myself, not no other individuals. But you must understand, every other individual is a part of the self. I know that may sound confusing, but it's the truth nonetheless. Because thinking that human beings are separate is the illusion of the ego. These are ancient mystical teachings, which is called Moorish science or African science. I know it may sound confusing, but there's books. Makes it easy to expand. There's books and scholars that I've referenced in my previous lives, and in my blogs, and on our mystics page that goes over all of this. So make sure you visit our official website. Check out our blogs. We have them translated in different languages. We plan to translate them more into different languages. Well, to translate the most recent ones into different languages, because we've been getting a lot of love from Russia. Russia been showing slow-mo some love. And we just want to show them some love back. Because they've been keeping it real. But yeah, let us know where you're viewing this live stream from. I thank y'all for tuning in. We accept criticism. I know the internet, majority of the internet is full of negative commentary, so that's fine. You can you can share criticism, that's accepted, but yeah, it is what it is. If you're used to online gaming, then you know what I'm talking about. How many of y'all are interested in, this may be off topic just a little bit, but how many of y'all are waiting the new Grand Theft Auto 6? I believe it may be released next year. Next year, exactly 365 days. Also, I want to give a shout out to Donald Trump, surprisingly, for releasing or pardoning Larry Hoover. Don't know if y'all are familiar with that. He started the gangster. Well, he started the GDs. He no longer participates in it, but just giving him a shout out. He's big amongst the hip hop industry. But yeah, make sure y'all liking our slow-mo Moorish portals. Let us know what y'all would like to see in the future in these upcoming weeks. We have a lot of portals being created for June and July. The whole summer, pretty much. Our schedule has been freed up from other things, so we plan to get it booming, get it going this summer. I would say turn up. Make sure y'all purchase our merchandise too. That really helps us. That supports us. We have various items in our online store on our official website, www.slowmoed.com. The link also in the description. We have different colors. This shirt is available in the description. Link is in the description below. Different colors. This is slow-mo Moorish jungler. I'm just re-going over what I mentioned earlier in the video. But yeah. We got a whole bunch of Moorish portals coming. More Moorish science and knowledge will be shared. More blog posts are coming as well. We just been very backed up. Very, very backed up. But yeah. Keep going when nobody believes in you. Just like nobody believed in us being able to create Moorish portals using Moorish science or African science. Just like nobody believed in that. Believe in yourself, because nobody else will. And you have to have that confidence that you can do anything, which you can. You can do anything you put your mind to. But knowledge helps you get there faster. I thank y'all for commenting, sharing some love in this feed today. Y'all really showed up. I appreciate that. really showed up. That was cool. We live stream every Wednesday. I usually give. I haven't been doing a good job scheduling it, but I usually let y'all know the day of. So Wednesday, every Wednesday, I live stream on YouTube. I usually give y'all a time during that day, but I'll do a better job of letting it be known on our official Twitter page, which is at SLOWMOED 420. Usually do a good job sharing the tweet of the time, Central Standard Time, that I will be live streaming. So yeah, sometimes it's 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. Sometimes it's 8 p.m. Sometimes it's 10. One time it was 11 just to get it on the Wednesday. I think that was last week. That one was a surprise. I was busy that day. Well, I'm busy every day, but but yeah, it is what it is. Don't let the boppers get you down. You got copycats and boppers. Don't let them get you down, because envy is the greatest form of flattery. The greatest form of flattery. So yeah, y'all keep sticking at it, keep pursuing y'all dreams, no matter how hard it gets, because ain't nobody gonna be there. I'm not gonna say not anybody. Yourself, you should be there for yourself, because the self is always there. This is what self-knowledge in ancient Egypt or ancient Kemet, it was symbolized by the Bedet, which is the sun with wings on it. I'll show you a picture. I'm pretty sure I've already shown this before, but I'll just show you all again. The wing Bedet is symbolic of knowledge of self. So as long as you have that, as long as you have knowledge of self, you are okay. The solar disk. I'm just pulling up an image. But yeah, it's symbolic on above the entrances of the doorways in ancient Africa. I believe it was established. No. Could be wrong. I'm not even gonna say that. But one of the pharaohs that was mentioned of making it back popularized, I believe, was Mentuhotep II. And why I mentioned Mentuhotep so much, and why I gave praise to Russia with their invitation to President Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso, was that I see he has the traits, the characteristics, if you will, of Mentuhotep II. Mentuhotep was the uniter of Upper and Lower Egypt, or Kemet, during the Second Golden Age, which was around 2100 BC all the way up until, I think, I could be wrong with the dates, 2100 BC all the way up to until I think the 1500 BC. I could be wrong. I could look it up real quick just to give a more accurate. I'm not a historian, by the way. Second.
Over half of Americans aren't saving enough for retirement. 82% of people in the U.S. leave money on.
It's in one of the books behind me, but by I mentioned this earlier. This is probably the wrong one. This is the second one. Where's the first one at? Dang, I don't know where to put it. It's somewhere over here. Forget it. I think it was this one. I'm not gonna spend too much time reading. I'm just flipping through real quick if I can find it. This is completely off the top of my head, so. But the reason why I mention him is, like I said, he has similar traits to Ibrahim Traore as far as helping his people. I'm not gonna bring it up. As far as helping his people, like what we're doing with slow-moed, what I'm doing with slow-moed, by using what little resources that I have in order to help the individuals that may not have, through the just by simply having access to internet, which is free in some locations. For example, McDonald's. Certain fast food restaurants, they offer free Wi-Fi. However, for some reason, McDonald's, excuse me, I'm sweating. Some reason McDonald's isn't allowing people to use the Wi-Fi for extended amounts of time, or even use their lobby for extended amounts of time, which I find that very, I find that a shame. Because you have homeless people that, you know, they don't have nowhere to stay. Some people just want some AC, and they're being rushed to consume their meal, and like, you can't linger in the lobby or loiter in the lobby for extended amount of time because they're monitoring what you ordered and your food and shit. I don't like that. That's some BS. Not that I'm homeless or anything, but I'm saying to those that are, those that may just want to study. There's not many places to study that are open 24 hours in Houston. It isn't a college town, so there isn't many locations available. Yeah. So yeah, I hope y'all got some lessons from this live. If I were able to share some valuable information with y'all, I hope that y'all were able to take a little, whether I gave a little bit of something. Hope y'all. What's up, Sambo? Thank you for joining. But yeah, I thank you. We're available. We'll be live streaming every Wednesday. I usually give out the time the day of. I try and do it before Wednesdays, but I get caught up and busy with a lot of other things outside of business. So I thank y'all for tuning in. That helps me out. That helps us out. Um, but yeah, the topic we went over today was when I needed them the most, they wasn't there. It's not in regards to any of you. It's just um, to, I would say, the people that you thought would be there for you, if you get what I'm saying. But the thing is, it's okay. We already mentioned today that it takes self knowledge, and that's okay. That's expected. Um, yeah, and knowledge is power, and we're here to give y'all knowledge.
They say 8 can't reach Gaza. No routes.
Trying to skip this ad. There we go. Back to the bossa nova. Yeah. Believe in yourself. I'm trying to give that motion gesture to like get y'all going, because it's a little provocative. Yeah, believe in yourself, because when times get low, you're gonna need to. I see you changed your name. Thank you. That we've been able to take you to different locations mentally with the portals. Oh yes, I understand. Deep meditation helps. I miss those. I miss those magical delights myself. I haven't had some in like over a year. We breathing exercises, meditation after working out or during working out. After working out, just take time, 5 minutes, breathe. You can go into deeper levels of consciousness. Yes. And just, get into different levels of vibrations, higher vibrations. Staying away from saturated foods. I agree with you, Sam. Eating stuff that isn't toxic. I'm vegetarian myself, so I no longer eat meat. Pause. I'll say that. Yeah. No sugar. I kind of see. I'm lacto. I'm like slightly lacto ovo vegetarian. I'm trying to go straight raw vegan, but with the funds, it's kind of hard to do that. I would like to get a green thumb and grow my own vegetables and garden and things of that nature. We're working on this. Oh yeah, keep building muscle mass. I don't know how old you are, but yeah, keep going. Get your calisthenics in and exercise those joints as well. Stress those joints, stretch, so you can expand those muscles. That's fantastic. Everybody should be, in my opinion, everybody should be eating more green. More green, most definitely. I even sometimes I kind of feel bad for the animals. Like I'll see somebody order like 20 wings and all flats, and I just think like, God dang, that's a lot of that's a lot of chickens that were sacrificed. But that's just my subconscious mind. Oh yes, persevere. Persevere is gonna get tough. Keep on pushing because, like I said earlier, the topic of this video, uh, when I needed the most, it wasn't there. Rely on yourself. Keep going when the going gets tough. Keep going. A lot of people that I couldn't count on, I had to count on myself to push me and motivate me. Yeah, surviving off noodles. Do believe I know the struggle. I know the struggle, and I know a lot of people watching know the struggle. I haven't. The only potatoes that I've been consuming as of late have been only French fries. Other than that, like I used to eat potatoes a lot, but I slowed down after I got some knowledge or read Dr. Muada Ashby's book, Comedic Diet. If y'all should give that a read. Um, he basically changed my perspective. I probably went over this in the previous videos, but he changed my perspective on that. And starch, he said that starches contain a lot of sugar. That's the same thing Dr. Sabi said as well. I never had home wheat noodles before. Those sound dope though. Is I'm pretty sure it's a lot less sodium than the Moroccan noodles. Fish noodles with honey and soy sauce and asparagus. Man, that sounds delicious. Sounds delicious, man. Thanks. That's it. I'm gonna try it out. Maybe no fish, but yeah, honey and soy sauce and asparagus. That sounds good. But yeah, our shirt, our merchandise is available. We're ready to ship worldwide. Um, Ready to ship out. Just awaiting y'all orders. Um, we have it available in multiple colors. This is inkjet print currently. We plan to upgrade our merchandise and make more pieces in the future, in the near future. Dr. Alim L. I'm familiar with his name. Dr. Alim L. Amazing nutritionist. I have to look him up. Yeah. Does he practice Moorish science under MSTA? I see the L in his last name. Well, behind his name. That's understandable. With he's a more okay. Well, with our brand with slow-moe'd, we we use some of the Moorish Science Temple of America's teaching and knowledge. However, we go to the root of the word Moor, and we're not a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America. So our views have kind of diminished because we decided to go to the more etymological definition of the term Moor, not just Moorish Science Temple of America and Noble Jew Ali, because that's where the confusion gets, where they try and say that Moorish American they're trying to say, like, it's those that are watching know what I'm talking about in the future. They're trying to say that you can't be American and you can't be a Moor. They're trying to say that you gotta be a Moorish American, but Moor just simply means dark-skinned, swarthy. So anybody with dark skin, with dark complexion skin, according to English language. Now, I'm not talking about the group of Moors, Moorish Science Temple America. I'm not talking about that. Not Moorish Orthodox Church. Oh yeah, Jew, black and white. Those black and white being statuses. Jew coming from Ibri or Yahudi. You know, there's a lot of misnomers, but according to English, the dark-skinned people, that means more. So I lost track. We lost a lot of followers and sales because I didn't want to follow the Moorish Science Temple of America route and get put into the sovereign citizen target by the FBI and CIA and all of them, because that's kind of what they try, and the narrative that they try and push. It's unfortunate certain circumstances, because it's misinformation being shared on multiple levels to hide the true history of Moorish science. Not Moorish Science Temple of America, but Moorish science as in the science of the Africans. But people need to understand that Africa is the mother of humanity, and everybody, according to anthropology, biology, and history, everybody has African DNA. Yes, it's a struggle to get to the truth.
Well, I'm here to tell you.
But yes, I agree. All things will be revealed in light, and we will be Drop Nation. Very spiritual. I'm gonna have to check them out. I don't mind checking out new information. Maybe we can collab in the future. If once our channel gets bigger, but we need new subscribers. We need likes, viewers. Make sure y'all hitting the subscribe button. Thank you, Sambo, for giving those references for those YouTube channels. I'm gonna have to check them out. But yeah, the bigger our channel get, the more I won't have to reiterate the true meaning of the word more, which is the intention. Because there's been so much confusion and so much misinformation shared to cover in Moorish history. It's quite sad and disappointing. So a lot of people think that's a group, think that's an organization, and it's not, and it's actually just it's a name geared towards dark-skinned people, according to English language. But J.A. Rogers and Dr. Plentamine Bay, he wrote a book called Othello's Children, and he mentions in his book, I think the second chapter, he mentions that Joel Augustus Rogers mentioned that the term Moor is an African word used by the Greeks to refer to black people or dark-skinned people. So Moor is the African word, according to Joel Augustus Rogers and Dr. Plentamine L. Bay, I believe that's his name. In his book Othello's Children, you can find it on Amazon or Google that. It's a pretty good book. He goes over. He's a part of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and he follows the teachings of Noble Drew Ali, but he does use the etymology as well. Ancient pastor John alleged Moses. Well, they say, according to Sigmund Freud, in his book Moses and Monotheism, he says that Moses is a Egyptian. I mentioned this earlier in my prior live streams, but yeah, I mean, ancient pastor John alleged Moses. I'm not sure what that means. Thanks for showing love, Sambo. And a bit on your name, Sambo. I don't know where you're viewing from, but I like the name Sambo because I recently discovered that Sambo is an African term from Joseph E. Holloway's book, Africanisms in America. He mentions that Sambo, I believe it came from the Wolof in West Africa. The term came from Wolof during the transatlantic slave trade. Yeah, I thank y'all for tuning in, man. I'm gonna be in the stream in about 60 seconds, so we're in at 55 minutes and some change. But I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for viewing, liking, and interacting. And I look forward to hearing from y'all next week. Make sure y'all subscribe, like our video. Peace out. Get our merchandise. Slow-mo'ed, Moorish, Jungler. Yeah, we create art, drip, street attire using esoteric knowledge, and we go more into detail on our blogs. So make sure you check that out. More Moorish portals are coming soon, so make sure y'all stay tuned. And it's gonna be exciting. Thank y'all for tuning in. Peace.